Welcome to the Casual Cowards of Gaming, not to be confused with the Casual Cowards of Gardening. I'm Chester.
I'm Ryan.
Well played, I'm Dirk.
Welcome to Pointcast. What number are we on?
33.1.
33.1.
Yeah, there you go.
Are we going to do this half-cast or?
Half-assed?
Half-cast?
Half-cast. It's not going to be a true point cast.
It's going to be a little longer just because it's been a while.
We're going to give you
actually met in the studio.
What we're going to take away.
I was on vacation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rye Guy was out of town. Dirk and I weren't.
Did anyone miss me?
But it's actually been 2 weeks since we recorded, so let's talk about the news. Happy birthday to Rye Guy.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Ryan. I'm old now.
Yeah. Now you're old. Now you've crossed the threshold.
He's been saying that since the age of 21. I'm fucking old now, man. I was just done.
I can probably get like a discount on eggs at Denny's.
You can't,
like
man.
Free coffee.
It's just like a perpetual thing.
You can meet Diane Reams for the early bird special.
I'm here for the early bird special.
She might need help chewing and swallowing her food, though.
No, she doesn't need any help with her mouth. She's got that shit down.
I got nothing. I'm out.
I'm teeth out.
What are we talking about here? We're going to be talking about our upcoming marathon.
Yeah, gaming marathon, 24 hours.
24 hours.
The Extra Life 24-hour
fundraiser. Gaming.
We should say
each other.
We should say right up front that after this episode, we are going to take a couple-week hiatus. So this will be the last episode that we post before we do our 24-hour gaming marathon on the 25th.
Do some prep.
Yeah, we've got to ease it in, get it up to like maybe 3-4 fingers.
4 fingers? That's not easy.
Dude,
I've seen what you're working with. It ain't 4 fingers.
I watch Mark Ashley porn, okay? That man can get it done.
I don't know who that is.
I'll show you when we're done. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, that guy.
I'm partial to Rocco Siffredi.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I watch so much Mark Ashley porn, I can pick his dick up out of a lineup. Like you can pick out of a lineup.
Yeah, you'd pick it up.
I would.
This one?
It's a good looking dick. It's got a couple unique things.
That's the one I want. I'll take
That's
that
the dick that came at me, officer.
Anywho. So we're going to take a little bit of time off because we're going to have to broadcast shit for 24 hours, and all 3 of you are going to enjoy that. I mean, up, down, left, right.
I bet my mom will watch for a little while.
Should be good. We got a couple people actually sponsored ours sporadically throughout the day, which we'll talk about later. But other than that, people who are on the fence about donating, you should totally go and donate now because we're in the home stretch.
If you want to donate, what is the minimum to get an hour?
$50 will get you an hour of gameplay.
So if you have a game you want to see us play or fail at, donate $50. Let us know. We'll throw one of our games off and throw your game in there.
There's actually a couple guys. I threw Turok on there because of a couple guys. They have a podcast. I'm trying to find this shit. You guys can talk about something if you want to.
Let's talk about Dirk.
No, it's Robert Carrillo. He's on the Polar Show. Robert Carrillo.
You lived in Arizona your whole life and you don't know how to say Carrillo.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks to be Italian.
2 L's is a Y.
Well, anyway,
like a Brio pad.
He suggested we do a point cast on Turok, and I don't have the patience to play that game, so we're just going to do an hour and then call it good.
I've never played Turok, so this should be fun. It looks terrible. It's just I didn't like something. It was just like mist and dinosaurs.
For the time, it was cool.
Dude, it got crazy reviews. Like it was at the top of the gaming list for a while. It's one of the.
I know Dan used to play it all the time. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Like GoldenEye, but with dinosaurs.
Anyway,
I'm afraid of dinosaurs. I'm afraid of animals that are bigger than me that could defeat me.
You're afraid of
sharks,
being
dinosaurs.
Underwater.
It's because they're sharks. That's not even my element. I would die there.
I saw a flyer for little statuettes you can buy at Fallout Games today. There's a Kickstarter for Sharktopede.
The movie?
No, they're just little statues. They're just a shark mixed with a centipede. And you know what?
That's horrifying.
That's horrifying. Anything with that many legs freaks me out.
With the shark head.
Put a shark head on it?
Yeah, and it's got kind of a fin.
Is it shark-sized with a centipede body?
And
I think it is, yeah.
Is it amphibian? Can it go in water and land?
I would assume that it probably could.
Does it have gills?
I
That's
didn't really.
Important.
It looked like
That's important to know.
It looked like there was enough of the shark head to have gills.
Yeah.
But even this is how I know that like people are clocked out at a couple of the Fallouts around here. It's like, so what is? There's a stack of flyers, like probably like 30 deep, and I'm like, and they're full page. Like you can't miss them by the main register. I'm like, what's Sharktopede? What? Sharktopede, you got a Kickstarter over there. Do we?
There's some guy just left those here.
Those guys are just clocked out. People just rolling in there left and right.
You
Like
can just leave shit. You don't even have to ask permission.
just like drop it off.
Isn't that what you do?
No, actually, I
stack.
talked to the manager, and unless we go into the Tempe location,
You
And
talk
then-
to Remy.
talk to Remy and old De La Cruz, Mr. Richard. So, anyway, where are we starting off with gaming news?
I got a
Chester?
couple of things that I've been dying to talk about for weeks.
Dying.
Or the last half hour.
You're ruining the magic.
okay, so this virtual reality glove.
The hand spider?
And I just read how it works. Actually, it's like an exoskeleton you wear on your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
As your hand nears an object, the little limbs that wrap around your fingers
As your hand
Lock-
enters an object in the virtual reality world.
in the virtual reality world. Yes,
Yes.
the little fingers that wrap around your fingers. Why?
Your-
my eyes
just-
not stop watering.
I'll pick it up from there while you do that.
They lock into place so that as your hand kind of closes,
Yes.
it presses against these objects.
So there are like talons that come out and they're attached to the end of your fingertips, so that when you're pulling down, it'll
Mhm.
actually
They
like
lock into place.
rebound back.
Like normally they would just move freely with your hand, but as your hand in the virtual world nears an object, they lock into place so you like feels like you're actually grabbing something.
So you can pick up the vase.
So it doesn't put any pressure like on the palm of your hand or...
Well, it looks like the actual device wraps around the palm of your hand.
So I wonder if it's put pressure on it like it tightens
Maybe
or
it
something.
tightens or something.
That'd be cool.
Like Teen Titans.
That'd be awesome.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome to watch like first person jack off porn. So
Sure.
it looks like your dick is way bigger while you're jacking off.
Oh, can my dick be Mark Ashley's?
But if you're actually touching your dick, then
not
would
talking
you
about
need
this
the
guy.
virtual?
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
no,
if you're
guess
maybe
not.
if you're touching virtual titties or something.
Maybe
Or
maybe
someone else's
no, maybe,
virtual dick?
maybe if there was a sleeve that had the same textile, like things. So the harder that you jerk off up here, it stimulates
See,
the
we got-
package
there you go.
downstairs.
for POV
So you're
porn.
virtually jacking
Pretend
off
you're grabbing a tit.
while a device actually jacks you off.
Yes, thank you.
Why bother with the virtual jacking off?
Because
Why don't you just attach a device to your dick that virtually jacks you off?
no, because
Do
then
those exist?
the terrorists win. Like we can, we're
Well,
doing it because we
You
can.
make a valid point.
Yeah.
And we cannot let the terrorists win.
Also, not to get too caught up on like world news, I'm doing the next show and our gaming marathon
With Ebola.
from the moon, because dude, Ebola has hit the shores of the United States
Oh,
in
yeah.
Texas,
Mhm.
and there are 50 people that are
I
on
always knew
the
Texas
watch
would
list.
Ruin it for us.
You got
Oh.
you. Well,
You know
I
what,
already know
Texas?
you're a
You
hypochondriac.
can succeed. You can succeed.
No, I'm over that. I don't care about
Are
that
you
shit
sure?
anymore. I'm fine.
Are
Yeah.
you cool? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, then you're not gonna get Ebola.
Game over, man.
I think-
Game over.
I say we give the secessionists in Texas what they want and just remove them from the United States.
Right?
Well,
Put a big
the-
wall
dude,
around
they're
Texas,
all
keep
gonna
your
die.
Ebola.
Right? Mexico, you can have Texas.
Just one off to
We're
you.
keeping the drugs.
There you go.
We'll take Rocky Point
Well,
and
no,
your drugs.
One of the kids,
And
like
Baja.
this
We
guy,
do.
this guy
Baja's pretty
went
sweet.
not being a hypochondriac, but this guy went to the hospital, told them I just came from Liberia,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh, you got a cold, gave him antibiotics, sent him home. 2 or 3 days later, he's sick as shit, and they bring him back to the hospital after he pukes on the sidewalk right in front of his house. Ebola is transmitted by bodily fluids, and then the maintenance worker just hoses it off. So that's been sitting there, probably still sitting there.
For how long? It can't live outside the body forever.
Dude,
Well,
I'm not in
Have you played Pandemic
The
2
dude,
on your phone? Yeah.
the only safe place is Madagascar.
It depends on, right? It depends on how many points the disease has spent on it upgrades.
Well, you know what? I think it's
How's the
3,000
disease leveled up?
3,000 lives deep. It's probably got a couple like levels up on it.
It's got some upgrades.
So they bring him back. They got it. They put him in isolation, but then like, oh, this man came into contact with 50 people. One of them, there's 10 people that are on like the high watch list. One of the kids, they said, don't leave.
Quarantine these people.
He went to school.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this is how the zombie apocalypse starts.
Game over, man.
Did you
Fuck
see-
you guys. No, so this is the best time to donate to our fundraising thing, because that Phoenix Children's Hospital is going to be full of pussies chock full of Ebola. I knew I could get Chester.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts. Did you see there was 2 ladies they were going to bury they thought died from Ebola, and they came back to life. Ebola is the T virus.
Oh,
This is how it starts.
Here it comes.
Wait,
Here
who
it
came
comes.
back to life?
2 women they were going to bury in Africa. They thought she died from, they thought these 2 women died from Ebola, and they came back to life while they were burying them.
Yeah, but zombies have been around Africa for ages with the voodoo and whatnot.
That's Haiti.
That's Haiti, you racist prick.
What's the difference?
They're all black people that cultures I don't understand.
One is closer to America and not in Africa.
Anyway, as your last good deed, go donate to our
That's
fundraiser
right, before you die.
because I'm going to be playing Tetris on the moon while these rubes are here in Arizona.
Listening to the Moon song from DuckTales.
Anyway, so what else besides the textile jerk off glove that we're all waiting for?
Well, let's see. There's the 15-year-old boy in Belgium
Mm-hmm.
who spent the equivalent of $46,000 in microtransactions
Yes.
on a
Yes.
game called Game of War Fire Age.
That would pay off half of what I owe on my house.
Dude, I could retire on
That'd
that.
pay off more than half of what I
You
owe.
you actually can. I want to explain finances to you when this episode is over. You
You
can.
could retire in Haiti off of that.
With that money, I could drink myself to death, and that's close enough to
No,
retiring.
no, you can't. I've tried it.
Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to
You
figure out.
said it, man.
Jesus Christ, indeed. What I'm trying to figure out is that how this kid went for a couple months. They said a couple.
That is the biggest question. Is he used his mother's credit card?
Well, I'll give the backstory on that real quick.
Um,
There's something about Apple and
Yeah, she gave him the credit
Well,
card
yeah, it
to
says
download
here.
ebooks.
The credit card info was given to him by his mother, who had requested her son's help to buy and download ebooks onto her tablet.
First of all, the kid should have known how to steal shit off the internet.
It says after linking the credit card to his own iTunes account, which and then the mother said, well, it says he spent thousands of euros on gold over the course of a couple of months. The boy's mother says that he claims not to have known that he was spending real money.
But he linked the credit card to his own iTunes
Yes.
account. He
Yes.
knew exactly what he was doing.
Exactly.
What a little asshole.
So
What a little boy pussy.
Fucking 15-year-olds,
Well,
man.
no, and then they piss me off. They come back, be like, "Oh no, I didn't know. I mean, it's just can we?"
Well,
don't
that's
pay the
what
bill?"
that's what I would do in a situation like that. I didn't know, Mom.
No.
That's the best excuse a 15-year-old can come up. What do you say? Yeah, I did. I knew what I was doing.
Dude, you put
I'm
that
just a shithead.
you put that kid to work like in some labor camp until that shit is paid off.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ. What a
Until
little
like he's
asshole.
gonna be working until he's 46,000 because
Yes.
just fuck that kid. And you got one more thing, right? Don't you? No.
I had one more, and I think that I was saving this for last because I think you guys are going to like this. Studies show that Portal 2 is better for your brain than brain training software Lumosity.
Yay.
There you go.
I feel really smart when I'm playing Portal 2.
There was granted, it was only an 8-hour study, but they had 2 control groups. One group played Lumosity for 8 hours.
Mhm.
The other group played Portal 2 for 8 hours. And then both teams had to complete some exercises or brain exercises. And the team that played Portal 2 performed better.
I'm gonna chalk this up to Gladys because Lumosity doesn't have an asshole like
Yeah, there's no
Egging you on.
yeah, just being like there's a
potato
Yeah.
telling you what to do.
there's 80% chance that one of you is going to win, or there's an 80% chance that like
No,
yeah
The
there's
4 of you
80%
are going to
certainty-
lose.
certainty that 4 of you will die.
yeah no
No,
it's
it's
an,
all-
then
100%.
100%. No, it's 80% chance that 4 of you will lose.
There's a 100% chance that we're going to fuck this up.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have drank all these beers before we started. One of these
Anyway.
days, we should do this show sober and
well
see
no
what happens.
dude I put a little Gladys
Boring.
I put a Gladys in my cubicle. I put a little Gladys thing just because all I do is test equipment that I build, and I'm just like in my head I'm like there will be testing. You would have been able to complete this if you weren't like like retarded or something. But I can't do Gladys. Who can? Anyway,
That lady.
Portal 2 is the shit. Like they can. I'm still disappointed that they haven't done more with that. Like there could have been DLC after DLC after DLC, unlike Destiny. See that would have been acceptable. Like keep giving me puzzles.
Yeah.
Or even having user-created puzzles would have been badass.
User
Oh,
created.
like
There would be some
trials.
incredible
That'd have been
puzzles.
badass.
You just get one autistic kid in there.
Just
I'm
one?
How
not.
about
I'm
a
not
team
wrong.
of autistic children working through the night.
No, but they can't work together. So they just all just go off on their own tangents. So it's just you can't get them to work
Yeah,
together. I
team
don't know
autistic.
anything.
That'd be a bloodbath. Are you kidding me?
It'd be fun to watch.
It would.
So that's actually pretty cool. But
I thought that was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do, since we're doing a short episode, what have we been playing? We've been doing something. I know Ryan wants to like rub this in finally, but I know that Chester's been trying to get me to jump back on Destiny.
I just want to play anything online. Borderlands 2.
When's the pre-sequel come out? Soon, a couple weeks.
14th, October 14th,
2
Nice.
weeks.
which we will have. We're gonna get that shit and make it happen.
Do you want to save it till the marathon so we like are like virgins touching it for the very first time?
Okay, remember that panel we went to where they played Chrono Trigger and they start at the very beginning of the game?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that to people.
But the organic, no, but okay, Chrono Trigger will not have laugh out loud shit like within
Right
the
off
first,
the
like
bat.
right off the bat. So I think
Like we could skip the cosmetic, like make your character look like whatever. Like just start a character, play
Just
the
random
game,
character.
bam.
yeah. So we will start up a character. Well, let's go to this afterwards.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later. But you're just trying to play anything online. I apologize.
Well, that's all right. You got
I've
a
been-
lot of shit going on.
Yeah, I've been preoccupied with shit you don't want to talk about, like
Oh.
building arcades and like other stuff.
Isn't that awesome that finally someone besides Ryan is too busy to play video games, and you always give me shit for it? Too busy to play video games.
Well, I'm too busy with my job and then extracurricular shit that
Well,
I
I
do.
don't get. He gives you shit.
Yeah. Whenever I'm too busy, when I'm working 60 hours a week and I don't have time for video
Well,
games.
he's too busy to play video games because he's out playing Frisbee golf.
It's disc golf,
frisbee
motherfucker.
golf.
It's frisbee basket.
It is.
Basket frisbee. It's kind of
Basket
like
frisbee.
basketball, but with a frisbee.
Sure. Okay, that's what I've been doing.
We should invent that sport. Just totally rip off disc golf. Call it basket frisbee.
You remember
Make a mint.
extreme frisbee?
Okay, ultimate frisbee is
Ultimate
not ultimate
frisbee.
frisbee is not disc golf. Okay.
What is ultimate frisbee?
It's like football, but with frisbees. You wear
Where do we do
flags.
that at?
It's like flag football, but with frisbee. You throw a frisbee instead of a football.
You find any college campus, and there is a game of ultimate frisbee going on, a pickup game, or maybe even a league. Anyway, no, like I said, I've been playing it, but at the same time, I have a tournament coming up that I'm running.
right,
So that's
and you're
why
in a tournament too, or you're in a league.
I'm in a league, but I just did a tournament the other day. So, hey, the game wreckers play disc golf. You gotta give them shit.
Faggots.
All right, there
I
you go.
don't really know them.
You don't. You
I
know,
know
you
Ross Boss.
Ross Boss. Ross Boss may play disc golf. In
Well,
his.
he's a faggot too.
Okay. Do you want to just go ahead and call me?
I do it all the time.
Okay, so there we go.
It doesn't need to be
So
said again.
no, I feel bad because Chester actually got a shift that mirrors a normal person's shift, and he gets off of work at normal times, and I've had to blow
Your
him.
definition of normal
Is
is not mine.
I know it's
That's
not.
why you asked me. It was like yesterday at it was like 8
I
o'clock.
thought
You're
you
like,
were
hey, what are you doing? I'm like,
I thought you were taking days off
wait a minute.
or something
Oh, because of my bursitis?
because of your big bursa.
It's
I have old people diseases. I am old.
You already had shingles.
I had shingles, bursitis. I got slip discs. I got plantar fasciitis. I got high blood pressure.
You're blind.
I'm blind. I'm balding. I got old people problems. I'm still in my early 30s.
It probably started when you were like 21.
Yeah. When did I get what did I have? What's that thing in your asshole?
Oh, he had a hemorrhoid.
My finger.
Yeah, I had a hemorrhoid when I was like 21.
He had a grapevine just coming right off of it.
God.
It was huge, like the size of a grape, man. It was big.
Heard
It was like
through
someone
the
crawled inside of my
grapevine.
asshole and stuck a balloon out and blew it up.
Which is what the blood actually did in a
It
vessel.
was disgusting. It was frightening.
So with that, I apologize that you haven't been playing.
Hold on. I
playing
want to tell you the story about the hemorrhoids. So I went to the doctor and I have a skin tag in my butt crack. Do you know what a skin tag is? It's like a big mole. And I bend over the table and
Sounds like HPV to me.
he looks at my skin tag and he touches like this thing here. I'm like, no, doc, keep digging. So he goes down and he finds, he's like, wow, that's a big one. So he gives me prescription strength preparation H and suppositories. Me being a 21-year-old male, I've never used a suppository. So I went to Walmart to get my prescription filled because that's what you do in Sholo.
Me being a
You go to Walmart.
31-year-old male, I've never used a suppository.
Well, you haven't lived. So I go there to pick up my prescription, and there's about 20 people behind me in line. And she's like, have you ever used this medication before? I'm like, no.
You gotta warm it up in your
So
finger.
this like
roll it around.
23-year-old hot pharmacist is explaining to me in front of 20 other people
It was
how to warm up. No.
It was this.
Oh no. They were standing right behind me.
I was one of the 23 people. I had to give him a ride there.
Yeah, no, dude. They were maybe 5 feet behind me. They were not that far away.
Okay, I was there.
So she's like 23-year-old hot pharmacist is like,
Stop
well,
looking at the people while you're telling this.
I'm looking at Chester. She's like, you just warm
can't
it
tell
up,
where he's looking.
and you just kind of squat down and just stick. I'm like, okay, I got it.
That has stuck with me for years. You just warm it up with your
Warm it up. What, can you microwave it? Or
You probably could. It'd be a
So-
little sloppy mess.
put in some warm water?
I've never had a hemorrhoid since then. I think my asshole's afraid because of that story, because of what just happened there. So, old people problems.
So, what have you been playing?
I've been playing with my asshole. I actually got Shadow of Mordor on the PS4.
Yay!
Finally got a PS4 game, and I'm enjoying it. It's I read some reviews before I got it, and they said it was like Assassin's Creed mixed with Arkham set in Lord of the Rings, and that's exactly what it is.
I can't wait for that because I mean I don't have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbone, but it comes out for PlayStation in a month in November.
I want to play it.
Not PlayStation, Xbox 360.
It's not on PC already, isn't it?
It could be, yeah.
There's a lot of Assassin's Creed elements. The sneaking stealth. I mean, grabbing people from bushes, jumping on people from the top. Very Assassin's Creed.
We're gonna check it out
And
after this.
Yeah, we're gonna do it after this. But the fighting, like when you're fighting 10, 20 orcs, it's very, very Batman. So it's a really.
Oh, you're just
awesome
like you're
game.
jumping back and like your boot has a magnet that they have metal plates in their face. It's just,
Pretty much, yeah. Because you'll run at them, you'll flip over them and shit.
oh,
so
I love that.
It's pretty
just-
cool. Yeah,
just
it's really
fluid,
awesome.
Fluid combat.
Fluid combat.
If you know what you're doing.
And just like the guards in Assassin's Creed, they'll it'll turn yellow when they like
Right
hey,
before
there's
they
some
attack.
iron noise over here in this
Oh, okay.
direction. And then it'll
Oh,
turn
so
red when they
you've
see
got
you.
like, what did you play? You have to play an elf, right?
You're a ranger. I don't
You
know
know
if
what?
he's an elf. I think he is an
Batman
elf.
should have had more stealth.
Right?
No,
honestly.
I don't want stealth.
You just want to beat the shit out of people.
But
No,
he's Batman.
No, I want stealth. Dude, it was enough for me. I want stealth enough to like that. We'll go back to that trailer for what is it? The new Arkham City that's coming out, or Arkham Knight?
Origins?
Like, no, it's Arkham Knight. It was after Origins. It's going to come out for the PlayStation
Okay.
4 or whatever. Where
where
they
you drive around the Batmobile.
Yeah,
which
where
is
they
completely
yell.
unnecessary.
Yeah, where they yell, "It's the Bat!" as his faces collide. Like they saw the Bat 50 feet away. It's the.
Yeah.
So I want that. You don't want to be like too stealthy, because I think that was the downfall of the Dark Knight Rises. Batman Begins. There's a video game that came out on the Xbox where it's like too stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want to be able to kick some ass. Like that's why I think the Arkham series have done so well, because they like kind of they erred on
They
the.
toe the line.
I don't think that they.
Well,
they kinda,
there's less stealth than there is action. Well, fighting in that game is fun. It's just
it's
rolling into a group of dudes and just wiping them out within seconds is fun.
Just like getting that cadence to where it's just like.
So
Yeah.
the Shadow of Mordor, there's a lot of now that I think about it, a lot of Assassin's Creed ripoffs. You have to go up towers and claim them, just like Assassin's Creed. You
You know what? Who cares?
you have like an eagle sense. I guess
Yeah.
like you do that Batman too, almost where you have the
You get
detective vision.
Yeah, you get the whole nighty.
There's
thing.
there actually is a whole lot of fucking
Well, you know
Assassin's
what?
Creed ripoff stuff.
That's what I want. Like those are the type
but
of
it's cool
games.
'cause I love Assassin's Creed.
Okay,
so.
you guys like fucking Saints Row 4. I like Saints Row 4. It's like a ripoff of Grand Theft Auto. Who cares?
It
That's
was,
what we
it was a ripoff of Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what the fuck it is now. It's its own beautiful little thing.
Well, and if that's what it takes for a game to like kind of wedge itself in there and then kind of evolve on their own, fuck yeah, just do that.
Yeah.
Give me what I want.
And I was actually reading they deliberately left the Lord of the Rings out of the title because they didn't want it to be associated with games in that franchise in the past. Because it's very different, which is good.
Well, you still have. I already ran into Gollum. It's the same guy. You can tell it's the same character model, and it's the
like
same
Strider,
guy.
right? Or
So-
what's his name? Aragorn.
I haven't run into him. Is he in there?
Oh, I thought that's who you were playing.
No. It's some. I forgot his name already.
It's some other
It's some other ranger.
Legolas.
Ranger.
Ranger.
Langer. He's
Yeah, it's
You
Legolas.
said Legolas, and I threw an L on the front of Ranger.
go Power Langer.
It's some other
Go
ranger.
Power
but-
Ranger.
Yeah, so
You
far
mighty
I've already run
Morphin
into
Power
Gollum, and it is the same
Ranger.
person. It's cool the system where you fight orcs,
Yes.
and when they kill you, you come back to life, and they will move up in rank, and they have like a whole little like a. I don't know. It's like a chessboard, or not like a chessboard, but it's like a
Oh, so if they
turn-based
defeat,
kind of thing where he'll turn around and he'll fight an orc behind him, and if he kills him, he'll move up in rank. they're always battling for supremacy.
Oh, that is
Your
fucking
enemies
tight.
level up.
Yeah, so
Based
like he'll be like a level 3 orc.
Your
If
failures.
if he kills you,
Well, because you
he'll
took
turn around and fight the guy behind him, and if he takes his power, he'll move into like level 5.
yeah,
orc.
because he's like they're always jockeying for position. Like they're just
Kinda like
they're like the
the,
Sith.
yeah, they are a lot
Yeah,
like
they're-
Sith,
yeah, Sith. Like they get to a certain level and they want to like take out the top guy, so they can be the top guy.
I was thinking of the dudes in Borderlands 2, the Goliaths, where you knock off their helmet and they'll start attacking
Yeah.
their own teammates. Then
I
they'll level
fucking-
up.
Yeah. And they remember
that is
you.
one of the funnest things in that
That
game.
is
Just
great.
it's just like
You're just like Goliath. Let me get his head. Bink.
no, I think of like letting a
Run!
letting a baby bird free into the world and just like letting it do what it wants.
Just letting it eat its
Yeah.
its colleagues.
And then since I've died so much,
Colleagues.
the orcs remember you.
Birds don't have colleagues.
So when you go back to fight them, they'll remember you. I've never seen one with soft flesh come back to life so quickly. So like they'll
now-
remember that they killed you.
Do they remember your like
That's
your
awesome.
moves or anything? Is it that deep or like your play style?
No, because you really only have certain moves. I mean, you can level up your moves and level up your weapons and stuff, but I mean,
level up my dick.
Dude, I want to see this shit.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
there's different ways you have to fight them. Just
I wanna
again,
play
like
it.
Assassin's Creed, there's some guys that
Well,
have
we'll check it
armor
out later.
So
And then Ryan will be posting it up on his little individual Twitch channel because we got a capture card
I
for
like how you
our
posted that up for everyone to see.
yeah. Look at that
They
right
didn't even
there.
sponsor us. You paid full price for that.
I sure did. I sure did.
What about you? You've been doing nothing, huh?
We haven't even used it yet. Why are we advertising for them?
We're
that
hoping it
suck.
works. It got great reviews, like 4 3/4 stars. If this was on Star Search, it would have won a long time ago.
We got
I don't know. I think
4
Sinbad would've
butt
beat it.
taps. Good game.
Good game. I really haven't been doing anything. I picked up. I've been doing like I said a lot of things. There's that whole disc golf thing. Apparently, it involves dick sucking. I didn't really understand
It's
that.
dick golf.
Yeah, it is
It's disc golf. What do you?
But I've also been putting together the Nintendo Olympics game list. I put that together last night. It'll be posted sometime tonight, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I really have been playing games. I see everything there, and I just want to touch it. I'm still playing the old school Xbox games, like mostly motocross games.
Really?
I put on a flat brimmed hat. And
Get your Mountain Dew.
yeah, I was like extreme. It's like
Fox shirt.
listen. I am what I am.
You gotta pop your collar. You can
I can't pop my
show
collar.
us
Look
how
at
you
that.
pop your collar. When
Actually,
you play.
this is not motocross. Motocross are not popping their collar.
No, they're all like tight Fox shirts.
Yeah,
Flat brimmed hats.
you got some SRH in there, and you
They're
got
like
some.
my brother. Minus 40 or 50 pounds.
Ooh.
The
No,
metal militia. Shirts.
So they've got like bike chain bracelets
No, that's
I'll tell you
Dirk.
what I haven't been doing.
or bike chain wallet chains.
I haven't been playing. I have not been playing Jax 2 or Jack 2 because I'm fucking done with that shit. So again, thanks, Colin, for being on the show, taking Ryan's
Don't worry,
place.
he won't listen to
Don't
this.
sit in my chair ever again,
I'm the one who raised it
you monster.
Right? Connor was taller than both of us. Why did you raise the chair?
because I was trying to set shit up before you guys
Well,
were
because
here.
his legs would be all like that. He had to raise the chair so his legs can sit comfortably.
I don't want our guests ever sitting taller than me.
I don't want anyone sitting in my chair. It's awkward. This is where I fart.
All right, so I'd venture a guess to say
This is where I fart.
He's
This is where I fart.
I'd venture a
This is
guess to say he's also jerked off there once or twice because I
No,
asked
I use that chair.
I asked him not to do anything else on this
he
computer.
releases into this chair.
Ooh,
Oh no, I don't jerk off of this.
you got your phone for that.
Yeah, are you kidding me? God, you monster. What are you? This is 2014. You got Wi-Fi on your phone. You jerk off in the bathroom.
I have to agree with that. I do. The only time that I use my PC to jerk off, if, like my phone is dead or my iPhone
If
4 is dead.
If your phone is dead, or your old phone is dead, or your tablet is dead,
Yes.
or your laptop is dead, then you gotta go to the computer.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I gotta do this shit in public.
Because your imagination's been dead for at least 10 years.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't go back.
Like standing in the shower, like I don't want to do
Right.
this.
Anyway, so what are we here to talk about, Chester?
Here to talk about our gaming marathon.
Hell
Coming
yes,
up,
we are.
24 hours of us playing video games.
So
With each other.
we will go.
locked in a room together.
This exact room.
3 will enter, 1 will leave. And then the other 2
Yeah,
will
those
also
two will
leave.
follow right behind
yeah,
him.
just, we can't all get through the doorway at the
Right?
same
It's
time.
one at a time.
Yeah, single file. Keep it orderly. Get your buddy. Get a buddy system. Tap to go. No, so we're we're actually blowing our team away. Like we're not like the first place people, but I think whether they're 15 people on our team,
Yeah,
like 10 people,
third or fourth.
we're fourth because people have actually got over $1,000. There's one person with 1,000, one person with 20 or $1,200, and then the guys who are just like wrecking house. It's like a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
And they have almost 1,400.
I was reading some comments. I think they had an actual sick child once.
Oh.
So that's probably
They can
why they're
use
winning.
guilt.
Yeah, they're guilting people.
Yeah.
You've had a sick nephew. You can use that as guilt.
You haven't used anything. Like I think you have netted us $25
For my mom,
from your mother.
I don't like charity.
And yet
I'm a
here-
libertarian.
Honestly,
People should take
Dirk's
care of
done
themselves.
all the legwork on this. My parents donated $100, but that's it. That's all I've.
We
contributed.
we have had organic donations from
Fans.
Corey.
I will say that the people that donated,
Riley
to listen to the
donated
show,
as well.
they
Yeah.
all did because of me.
Okay,
So I'll claim
okay,
those ones.
we'll
Thank
give
you,
that.
Riley. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate
no,
it.
Diaz
I'll call you
Skull,
guys later.
he commented.
Othello hasn't donated. I'm surprised.
What a
Othello,
motherfucker.
you monster!
Right? One of our biggest fans.
Well, one of our biggest commenters. He has the most activity on our
Absolutely.
show.
So get on there. Give us your money. Give us $50.
So,
we'll play a game
dude,
for you.
I know you've seen that link, Othello.
Dude,
click
Othello,
on it. If you
I
want
really
some
want
money,
you to go
please.
do the $50 and then tell us what you want us to play because I would love to see.
We got
what,
some slots up. In fact, most of these we put on here, we can replace them with
yeah,
recommendations.
most of those are our games.
So,
We can
Prop
replace-
Hunt. I would love to replace Prop Hunt.
I didn't
What,
put,
really?
I didn't put Prop Hunt on there.
I put
did
Prop Hunt on there.
Prop Hunt's on there at 5.
Prop Hunt's going to be hard to play because we
Have one computer.
yeah one computer. I'm not
One,
bringing my computer down here.
2,
Yeah.
and I got one in the back room. I have 3 computers in this house.
Yeah, we could make it
can
work.
try. I mean,
As long as I don't have to move my computer, we could probably make it work.
well, here's the thing: we're gonna do some prep because we have to get everything. We got to get all the textures loaded on that computer. There's a reason why I left Prop Hunt off because
Yeah.
there's a lot to get going.
Look, it was
Which-
just a suggestion.
Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna kick this bitch off at midnight on October 25th. So that's Friday going into Saturday, and we're gonna start. Who wants to just
Ease into it.
yeah ease into it? We're gonna do Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 because I actually think that in an hour we can beat all 3 of those games.
You want to each take
I can't.
You each want to take a specialty?
It'll take me an hour to beat the first level of Mario 1.
What about Mario 3? How fast
You know
think
what?
do it?
I
Chest-
can't. I don't think I've ever beaten a Mario game.
Chester's going to be our anchor. You're gonna beat
Alright.
Mario 3.
It's not that hard. It's whistles, man. You can get through that game
Yeah.
in maybe 20 minutes.
Like that?
Yeah, you call Epona. We don't have ocarinas. We have whistles. No, if
Whistles.
you whistles,
Yeah.
yeah, you of course you're gonna play Mario Brothers 2.
Well, I used to
Where was I at on that one?
have a cat that
14,
was
13
trained.
minutes?
I used to have a cat that was trained to come when I did a Pona song, when I
That's
whistled
gay.
it.
That's so gay.
That's pretty awesome.
Did you play
actually.
disc golf with the cat? I mean, because apparently Ryan thinks that cats and training them.
I
in
did
disc
train
golf-
that cat to catch a frisbee.
Throw it off with a
I got nothing. I got nothing for that. That's awesome. I mean, let's do that. Yeah. What was the cat's name? It was
Alia, Saint
Alia, there you
Alia
go.
of the Knife.
There we go.
That's
That's
her
a
full name.
and that's a reference to
It was a
Dune.
It was
Yeah,
a
there
Dune
you go.
character.
All right.
Neat.
So Super Mario's Brothers,
be
Super
jelly.
Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna work that out, and we're gonna try to get through them in 1 hour. So it should be if Ryan can get through it in 15 minutes. Mario Brothers 2, even though it's been over a decade since he's done that, he might be a little rusty. We'll have 45 minutes to get through the other. games.
It's like riding a bike. Just do the same thing over.
Really?
And over again.
Because I tried to play Mario Brothers 1, I cannot remember the way to go through the Castle 8.
Yeah, me neither.
I
Yeah.
tried to ride a bike the other day. That
was
shit
fast.
You're
was-
gonna ride a bike tomorrow.
difficult.
You're gonna ride a bike tomorrow.
You're a lot
Yeah.
more top heavy now than you were when you were a kid.
And then we also we have a
well, I don't know.
we have a for 1 a.m. If you're curious, Turtles in Time.
Turtles
That's
in
going to be fun
Time
with
at
the
1
three, with the
a.m.
3 of us with a 4-player game.
That will be
We can
fun.
do the arcade version where it's all 4 of us.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
Yeah,
So we're gonna
that'll be
get that
awesome.
loaded up. We have 2 a.m. was actually he requested this. This is one of our donors, Brad Knights, guy I used to work with. He wanted to do. I forgot what the first game he wanted us to do because I told him Pong was off the table, and then he came back with something. Oh no, he wanted to do Paperboy.
Oh,
I
God.
told him to go fuck himself. And then he came back with Sonic.
Did you hit him with on the nose with a rolled up newspaper?
I should have,
No.
but he's out in Dover, New Hampshire.
No.
So he wants us to do Sonic and Knuckles, which should be fun.
I could do that. That'd be legit.
And
Because
then
then we could do Sonic with Tails, and so 2 people could technically.
Yeah, so we can play in there. And then he came back. He's like, "No, I want to change it to Zelda for the Nintendo." And I'm like, "No, you
Original Zelda for an hour?
no, just I told him Sonic and Knuckles would be good
Because I don't know what I'm doing, first of all, and I would just walk
I'll play
around
the shit
while
out of
dying.
some Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay, so we have a resident expert.
That's
It's
your
been-
wheelhouse.
It's been years, but that was my wheelhouse.
Cool.
You're a Sega boy.
Mhm.
He is 3 a.m. Contra.
That'll be good. That'll be good to get the blood pumping.
It is because Contra is also in the Nintendo Olympics.
Do we get to use the cheat code? You have
No.
to if you're going to play for an
Nope.
hour. This?
Oh, this
here?
one. This
Not
one.
in the Olympics.
Not
But for
the,
this,
the
we'll
Olympics is actually how long can you last on 3
On
lives?
3 lives.
Yeah.
think about baseball.
Just this doesn't work together.
Did you snort?
I didn't snort. You snorted.
I don't snort things.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nothing
you
goes in my nose except my finger.
Okay, so we got Contra. We'll probably do a couple like variations. We might do some 3 lives to see how far we can get on it. But yeah, you're gonna get 30 lives. We're gonna try to get through this
All
bitch.
right, all right.
4 a.m. Trials HD.
Another fun one. That's going to be
That's
fun.
gonna be really fun because it's gonna be frustrating for people at home because we will be resetting that camera left and right. We're gonna do a lot of user generated tracks. I'm actually gonna upgrade my I'm gonna buy the edition.
But with multiplayer, do you reset the camera?
No, multiplayer. I would just say that we just sit there and we can hand the controller off back and forth.
Okay, I would like to do a little
try
multiplayer
to
too.
beat each other. Is
Yeah,
there
we can do
multiplayer
that.
on there?
There is multiplayer, but you're racing on four tracks together. So if one person gets too far behind, it'll it'll
think
get
Todd
you up.
and I were playing against each other
Yeah.
that one night.
I was super trashed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 a.m., 6 a.m. we have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. That can change. I just kind of threw that in there. But for 3 people in a room, that you can have up
It's
to
a
4.
three-player
you
game.
can have up to 4 players in that game, and it's really really fun.
Can I not be Cyclops?
Yes.
Cool.
Well,
Called
you're
it dibs. I'm not
already
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
I know. I have to live that shit every day of my real life.
Without the lasers.
Yeah. Oh, there's lasers.
My superpower is I have one eye that doesn't shoot
Yeah.
lasers,
No, I shoot
He's got laser
weapons at
eyes.
Airplanes.
and they know what you're thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and it's no surprise.
Christmas lights are blinking.
And I'm so,
I'm so curious. I'm so curious.
I wanted to ease into that. 7 a.m. is going to be You Don't Know Jack.
That'll be fun too.
At 7 a.m.
7
I
a.m.
don't know Jack at 7 a.m.
Yeah. And you still have a couple that you haven't played yet, right? A couple
Yeah, I probably
episodes?
still got another 10 episodes I haven't played
Okay,
yet.
so we'll start on those. We might have 10 episodes we can get through and just like talking shit to each other. 8 o'clock will be Shoot Many Robots, which,
That'll be fun.
yeah, real fun. 9 a.m. is Turok, which we're expecting a donation.
You mean the Dinosaur Hunter?
The Dinosaur Hunter.
The Dinosaur Hunter.
Yes.
Wow.
The one and only.
Wow.
I was told there are cheat codes in there.
Probably.
Which
Maybe
is-
there's a DK mode
That would be a shocker. It wasn't made by
for
the it
dinosaurs with extra
it wasn't
long
made by
arms.
Rare. It was made by Acclaim.
T-Rex is running around with extra long arms. That'd be freaky.
Human mode.
That'd be freaky. He's drinking a beer.
So we're gonna do that. We don't know how that's gonna go because honestly, none of us have played Turok. That was just a request from hey, I stick in my head.
You have the 64 at your house. Perhaps you should play Turok.
I also have emulators. So do you.
It's not going to feel the same if you're not holding a 64 controller.
I don't have Turok on the 64.
Go to Fallout and get Turok for $5.
Okay, I'll go do that tomorrow. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's going to be we have slotted 2 hours for the Borderlands pre-sequel. We are not going to play it before that. This game will have been out for 11 days. We will make our characters.
Not touching it until then.
And it's just going to be completely organic. So we're looking forward to that. Right after that, Saints Row 4
That's going to be
is on the
awesome.
docket.
Now, are we going to do... We can't start at the beginning, right? Are we going to start super powered
I would
and
just
be complete assholes?
I would just say start super powered, be complete assholes, like try to get like because that's what I was going to.
I think I could start a new
we had
character.
Grand Theft Auto.
Start a new character and get to the point where you get your powers and then progress through the game.
There you go.
I think it'd be fun.
Whatever works. We can also go back and forth. I mean, we don't have to have the 2 hours. Like I
'Cause
said,
some of those levels at the beginning are terrible.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
when you're in
Boring.
the 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah. No, you're gonna get through that.
How
shit.
about I'll
Like,
play
get all
through
that
until
shit.
I have enough money to buy a dubstep gun.
There
We'll
you
go
go.
from there.
I think we should. Yeah, that's a great. That's a great.
All right.
That's a great news.
That's a great.
I put it in there just because I like playing it, and I think it'd be fun if we went back and forth. Super Punch Out. It's a fun game for me. That might
Well,
be
it's a fun
changed.
game because now we can talk shit to
And
whoever
I've never
is
played
playing.
it.
Oh, well, then you're going to start this shit off. We'll just so you can
I
go
can't
for
wait for you to lose to Glass Joe. That'll be fun.
It's going to be so good.
That's the first guy, right?
Yeah.
It is.
With the glass jaw.
He's 99-1.
He's about to be 99-2.
There you go. At 3 p.m. By the way, by 3 p.m. we'll have been up we'll have been playing for over 15
Maybe
hours.
15 hours.
But we'll probably have been up for at least 20. So this should start the shit show. I don't know when the alcohol is going to come into effect here.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, we will also play it by ear.
Well, speaking of alcohol, I have 5 gallons of beer in the living room that I need someone to help me bottle. So we can have delicious homebrew.
Oh
playing it.
my god!
Delicious homemade beer.
Game
It's a
over.
Sierra Nevada clone.
What's the gravity?
Which Sierra
Do you
Nevada
know
clone?
yet?
Pale ale. Sierra
All
Nevada pale ale.
right.
No, I don't know yet. I won't know until we go to bottle it.
Okay, so we're gonna be
That's going to
we're gonna
be a
be
shit
shit
show.
housed.
Should be good.
I'm gonna puke somewhere. 3 p.m. is Super Smash Brothers. I'm calling the Wii, the Super Smash
I
Brothers
never played it on
Brawl.
Wii. Is it just prettier?
It's really pretty, but you can use the Nintendo 64 controllers.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, which will have
Really?
Use a
game-
Wii mode. You're like
GameCube controller.
GameCube controller. Yeah,
Compoler.
controller.
Impeller.
So that should be us going back and forth. It should be a lot of fun. We can probably you know what? We're probably going to try to bring in some different people to come play these 4-player games with us. Like maybe we can get Justin to come jump in on that, or we can get
Or
Todd.
Justin on the next one.
Justin or Todd.
Oh yeah, no, dude. We should totally have a full.
You want to see how people get defeated really fast?
No, because so the next one is Command and Conquer Red Alert at 4 p.m. We need to have Justin in here, and we should actually just do how fast can Justin beat the 3 of us with us actually fucking trying.
You know, that's what we could do, 3 versus 1. And I bet he could beat all 3 of us.
Let's
I bet
do
he
it.
could.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 p.m.
He'll walk all over us like a Korean kid.
And you get to
StarCraft.
see the very handsome, very charismatic Justin at 4 p.m. He doesn't know it's going to happen, but it is.
But it is.
Terrible lawyer.
Yeah, 5 p.m. is prop hunt. That's kind of
He has
That's-
to
that's-
hold on. If Justin comes, he has to wear suspenders
Why?
because he is our terrible lawyer.
no. I want him to wear like the
Can he slick his hair-
KFC
slick his
like
hair
Right? That's
back.
what I'm saying.
Slick
Are
his
there-
hair back like real, like Trace Flores. It's like real greasy.
Suspenders. He's got his pants pulled up too high.
we can figure it out. Prop hunt.
Prop hunt might not happen.
May
'cause
not
we gotta
work.
figure out a way to do it with 3 PCs and get it to stream properly.
Yeah.
So.
Castle Crashers is going to be a blast. We won't start from the beginning. We'll probably just do a pickup game with like who's ever the furthest on it. Mario Brothers Wii should be pretty fun, especially with 3 of us. It should just be a complete shit show.
Is that where you can put the blocks in and then take them out right when they jump?
No, that's Mario Kart. That's Mario Wii U.
Oh.
Which I can probably get a Wii U if we want. We'll work it out afterwards. So it could be some Mario game on one of the Wiis. 8 o'clock is open. We've got a couple. We've got a couple people that they have donated over our $50 minimum that haven't given
Well,
us
that's the
anything to
game.
play. 9 p.m. is being sponsored by one of my coworkers, Marie. We're going to play Worms, which should be a good time. Worms is a fun game. 10 p.m. will be some type of
fighter. I
Fighting
can't
game.
decide if I want Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 4, or Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
Any one of those is a great choice, and it'll really like
We
perk us
could
up as we're getting really
switch
mad
'em
at
out.
each other.
Well, I have the Dreamcast, and I have Marvel. I actually for the Xbox and for the original Xbox and Dreamcast, I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay,
So that we can maybe throw that in the mix. So it just
Okay.
might be the fighting hour,
so yeah,
And
that'll,
then
that'll be fun. That'll get our blood pumping for like the last
and
hour.
then the last hour is still open, 11 p.m., taking us
You
into
see
midnight.
at the bottom of the list, I threw 3 games down there that we might try to work in.
I will. Yeah, we can. Halo 4. I could be down for GTA 5. I might be down for Destiny. I'm just. It's.
You
It's
can play. You can play Destiny with fuck, I forgot his name. What's that dude's name? Someone
Peter
help me.
Dinklage.
Dinklebot.
That kid we met at SGC. I'm sure he's
Corey.
awesome at Destiny. No, that kid that beat me at Galaga. Really bad.
Oh, I can't think of his name.
yeah.
God damn it. He's going to be so mad.
Well, let's call him Greg.
It might be Greg. No, so he might be. I don't know. Destiny, it's like we've been playing that. It's kind of lackluster.
It's not what you want.
Bungie
I
forgot
think
where their bread was buttered.
The most
Yeah.
disappointing part is the skill tree.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
it's like,
not a tree.
Which
It's-
way do you want to go? Down? Okay, thank you.
You want to upgrade one you have one choice of skill to upgrade this level. Which one will you choose?
It's a good look. Don't get me wrong. It's a great looking game.
It's pretty. I like the physics and the gameplay is fun.
The gameplay is
But
spot
it's
on.
just
It's kind of mad.
nothing
Yeah,
new. It's nothing
It doesn't
new.
want. It doesn't have me turning it back on to keep playing it.
Yeah.
Like Halo 4. I would love to play Halo 4. I'd love to play Halo 4 for like 4 hours of the marathon just because I love the story. I'm serious. I love that fucking
I'm
story.
down to play the
Take a nap.
campaign mode. Is it 3-player, 4-player?
For what?
For Halo 4 campaign?
I think it's just
2?
No, I don't even know if it's 2. I don't even think it's 2. It can't be 2 with the way the story goes.
Yeah. Well, they have that multiplayer campaign also, though.
I don't think they do. I think Halo 4 kind of did away with it, unless you played it with somebody.
Uh,
There's no
I'm thinking
there's,
of Call of Duty. Sorry.
there's no way. I don't think
I'm
that,
thinking of Destiny.
I'll go back and try it. So anyway,
Halo 5.
that's our lineup. I think that we're gonna post that up on our site.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do
post
that,
it up.
Chester?
Well, we need to fill in a couple more.
Well, we can leave them up there.
No, we leave because we're open to suggestions. Leave it up there.
So here's the thing.
Make suggestions. Don't be disappointed if we ignore you
No. Here's the thing.
because people make terrible suggestions.
We're gonna-
If you pick Mist, we're not going to
Well, no,
play Mist.
we will.
Ugh.
No, we're gonna put it up there, and if you make a suggestion, we can say like, we don't want to do it.
Do a
You
Mist
you
speed
make a
run.
suggestion, and you fucking pay money. We will do it.
Yeah, donate some money.
would
and
do
make
anything
suggestions.
for
No.
money.
If you pay $50, if you donate to our cause for $50, we don't get any of this fucking money. We're trying to build a better boy pussy and stop Ebola. Filled boy pussies.
Mhm.
Yeah, just we're gonna put it out there. If
Unless it's Pong or
we can't do Paperboy.
Paperboy.
We're not gonna do Pong
or Marble Madness.
or Marble Madness or Mist. We're not gonna do that for an hour. Like, just be
Yeah.
fucking serious.
Something that people actually would
Dude,
enjoy watching.
we will break out Rock Band and fucking.
I
just,
would play Rock Band for an hour. Are you kidding
Rock
me?
Band
I
would be
love Rock
fun
Band
to
too.
watch.
All
the
right, put
three
Rock
of
Band
us
2 on
play.
there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can shred.
So there are multiple things that we
No,
can
I'm
do.
serious. Put it on there.
Rock Band.
I'm donating $50. Put that on there.
Okay, so we'll work on it. We're gonna
All right.
post. We're gonna post this up on our site.
8 p.m. when we're fucking just.
Dude,
How about 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
The last hour.
Thank
Thank
you, Cleveland.
So that's what we're
Only
gonna do.
time.
It'll be like a Rolling Stones reunion.
There you go. So that's what we have. We have a couple people that are going to probably push us out because there are still 2 or 3 people out there who have the right to decide what we're going to play. I think that our captain TJ, that sports gamer, I think he's going to want us to jump in and play with him either
Want to play Madden?
Madden. No, but they do poker too, so they
Ooh, I
might
can do that.
Yeah, they may have us join
Isn't that
them.
World Series poker on Xbox?
Something like that, yeah. So we're gonna have to get the particulars from him. So there might not be all of us here at one time. We're gonna take a couple breaks, like for crime.
Arby's,
Yeah, doing some
Well, we
getting some
can-
Arby's.
heroin.
Alternate, like, I suck at fighting games and I don't think they're fun, so I could go grab some food or something during
Yeah.
that hour.
So whatever,
bring
we're
it
gonna
back.
try to make it like as fun as possible. We
A bunch
may.
of these are one player anyway.
Well,
so.
here's the thing that we were thinking is that so it's gonna be up on our Twitch channel, which we still have a link to our Twitch channel on our site, do we yet?
No.
We should really get that up there
Oh,
and going. So we
Is there a fly?
we were thinking about that if while we're playing this, if you make like a donation of $2 to $3, like we might also have a tens unit. That's an electric unit that you.
Oh yeah, I have a tens unit.
He's got a tens unit. So we were thinking that we were going to be taking donations during the event, with like the tens unit hooked up to Ryan, or like slap Ryan in the face or slap Chester in the face.
I will not get hit in the face.
Okay, Ryan will not be hit in the face, but there could be ball tapping. So if
There
you
will
wa-
be no ball tapping.
okay, so if no, so that's a yes. I see you say no.
I will strap myself with a firearm before we start this.
Okay.
There's, yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
We're in
is-
our 30s.
well, no, you can suggest things if you want to donate during the marathon. You can suggest things. It'll be like interactive TV, like the Dennis.
I'm
Hopper.
down for the tens unit though. If you want to drop,
Because when you make a donation, you can leave a comment.
yeah,
No, but you can do it like you can say like
So-
yeah, leave a comment. I want this to happen to Ryan right now or within the next 5 minutes, and I want like either Chester to do it or Dirk to do it, and vice versa, and all around. So we want this to be interactive.
It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun, and we want people to be watching this. So
it's not just going to be us on playing video games for 24 hours.
If you tune in and you and you donate while we're playing, you get to say like, I want this to happen, as long as it's not like completely horrible, like Chester gets antiqued in the middle of a Contra round.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I'll teabag Chester.
We're not going to do that.
Come on.
This ain't the Antiques Roadshow.
He wants it. Look at him.
Anyway, do you guys have anything else to add before?
I have to pee really bad, like really bad. I don't know if you can see me over here. It's like rocking back and forth.
No, we're gonna post this up. I had something else I was gonna say, but I forgot what it was.
Don't forget, we're taking a little time off to get set up. We gotta get that thing set up. We gotta
taking
figure
the next
out how all
couple
the
of weeks
consoles work.
off.
We got another computer over here.
We're not falling
Then
off
we
the
gotta
face of the earth.
Get that working for the streaming.
We will be back.
So we have a whole bunch of stuff.
So we're going to come back in November after the marathon. Even though the marathon, we will be playing it all the way through. Again, we are on Twitch, we are on Stitcher, we are on Podcast,
YouTube,
Addict, YouTube,
iTunes,
everything.
Yeah,
we're on the internet.
Twitter,
Google us, you'll find
Facebook,
us.
Molly.
We already did Molly. We have Ebola.
Oh, we're on Ebola.
Yeah.
We are in the quarantine zone.
Yeah.
Were we huffing Ebola or
That's
what?
right. I had that dude puke in a bag and I'm huffing it.
I did blow out of his ass. It was
tastes
awkward.
like a good vinaigrette.
Thank you for listening to Pointcast 33.1. I'm Chester.
I'm Ryan.
My name is Dirk, and we are heroes.